I think we're going to get into another cat fight between... What's wrong? It looks really good on you.
So?
Yeah, although I never really pictured you in a dress before. I was used to thinking of Chiho as an athletic girl, so the sight was really striking. Unlike me, she seemed really suited to dress up. You're beautiful.
もしかしてこの調子で全員を褒めるつもりかしら。
Let's see. Back in my days when I was raised in a gentleman's club, it's to compliment every girl's good looks. I wouldn't be surprised if Messiah ends up doing the same, because it's the gentleman way of doing things. Oh, it is to be expected. What was that?
あなたって確かにタンタトゥルセルパンだわって言ったの。
Huh?
ごきげんよう。ごきげんよう。こんにちは。どうよ、マサヤさん。この格好。
Other than the fact that you look like a character from Alice in Wonderland, Tammy gave me a flirty wink.
自分で言うのもなんだけど、私って普段はおちゃらけた印象が強いわ。アバンゲルドな帽子を屋内でもかぶったりしてね。
So she is aware of it.
それがこんなに大変身。色気ムンムンの新たな一面を目の当たりにして、マサヤさん惚れたでしょ。何言ってるのよ。冗談だって。でも男子にとってはなんていうの、クラクラくる格好なんじゃないの。
Yeah.
お、断言。まあやっぱりそうよね。こんな肩なんか露出しちゃって。女だけの時は全然気にもならなかったけど、男子が混じるとちょっと照れちゃうわよね。
Tammy gave me an uncharacteristically bashful smile.
でもこれでもっと胸があったらよかったんだけどな。ぺったんこじゃ迫力ないって。どこ見てるのよ。
Ow.
まったく。
Ow, ow, ow. They both pinched me.
胸がどうかしましたか。
And this comes in. Eyes turned and came to rest on a single point. It's huge. I had some idea how big they were when she dressed casually, but after she dressed, it was worse than I imagined.
ルリコさんったらすごいわね。はあ、何がでしょう。胸よ、胸。
Without warning, Tammy thrust a finger into her cleavage. What? Whoa!
すっご。ねえねえ、マサヤさん、指が挟まれちゃったわよ。やわ肉に。
It's stuck in her.
そこまで興奮しないでもいいじゃない。今のはもう完全にセクハラよ。
For whom? Me or her? She's the one with her finger in there.
ああ、バストの話をしていたのですか。普段は別に気にならないんだけどね。こんな服を着ているとね。バストというとパンターベルを保護した時のことを思い出して。
I'm not getting into that conversation. Why, Pennerbell?
父を。
What?
冗談です。出ませんので。
Of course. Thank
本当
God.
は胸に抱いて温めてあげたんです。体が冷え切っていましたので。
Wow. That seemed more characteristic of real cold kindness. You really have an orchestra, though. I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw it.
ええ、皐月祭は管弦楽部の晴れの舞台なのよ。
Ah, they're so good, huh? Where are they
シュトラ
playing?
ウスのワルツで春の声よ。
That's right, they said we'd be dancing the waltz. Of course, I couldn't dance it well myself. Just then, the chatter in the hall died down, as did the sounds of the orchestra. All eyes turned to the stage. Marika, the student council president, proceeded to the center of it.
皆さん、ごきげんよう。夜も更けて、皐月祭のメインであるソワレダンサントの時間となりました。年に一度の夜です。皆さん、どうぞ楽しんでください。では、今回の発案者である白百合会の会頭、リセからご挨拶をいただきましょう。リセ、こちらへ。じゃ、行ってくるわ。
Rise waved lightly, then, with a warrior's calm, proceed to the stage. Wow, she really is imposing. It's moments like this that remind me why she's known as Soleil de Hello. She issued a greeting and simple explanation, then the strings resumed the waltz. Rise remained at the podium with the air of a master of ceremonies.
なんだか去年より盛り上がってる感じがするわね。きっとみんな早くマサヤさんに身を任せたくてそわそわしているんでしょうね。
Ah?
身を任せるって普通に踊るって言いなさいよ。
That what she meant?
っていうかそれはないでしょう。だいたいみんな誰が相手か分かっているんだし。それもそうでした。
Did she forget her own idea?
ただ夜も更ければ順番が回ってくることもあるわけで。そっか。女ばっかりの中に男が一人。濡れ手に泡というか入れぐ。でも私などは今からそわそわしていますよ。早くマサヤさんのどこのこと言ってるの。手のひらですが。手のひらちょっと見せて。
Sure.
あ、本当だ。
Tammy poked at my hand with her finger.
私と比べるとずっと硬い。
I'm not a toy, you know.
いいじゃない。減るもんじゃなし。あら。でも前に比べるとだいぶふにゃふにゃしているような気もします。あ、ほんとだ。だいぶふにゃってる。前はあんなに硬かったのに。何の話をしているんですか？
Oh, it's nothing important.
今年は去年に比べて活気がありますねという。何しろ今年は男子がいますからね。私も少し浮き足立っています。おや、律子もそういうこと気にするんだ。マサヤ様、卵はもう開封しました？
No, not yet. She said we start with the seniors, so I want to wait until the last minute.
そうですか。
Jessica gave a stiff bow, then walked away
どう
quickly.
したんだろう。なんか様子が変だったけど。マサヤさんとの熱い抱擁を想像してしまったとか。ダンスでしょ、あくまで。では後期課程3年生の方は中に入っていた紙を持って相手の人のところまで行ってください。おっと、始まったみたいね。じゃあ端っこにでも寄ってましょうか。
We all lined up against the wall. Just then, I felt a tap on my shoulder. I turned,
ごきげんよ。
and it's up the world's biggest uh-oh tease. Yes. There's a girl I've never seen before. It's incredibly beautiful, but what does she want with me?
君がマサヤくんね。確認するまでもないか。何せたった一人の男子だもの。はじめまして。私は3年 D 組の北見門彩香よ。
A pleasure. I'm Ogenhogi Messiah of Class 2C. Katakamagata. I heard that name before.
じゃ、マサヤくん。私の相手はあなたよ。よろしくね。えって何かしら。
Well, but Ayaka gave me such a dazzling smile that I couldn't find it in me to
ほら、
resist.
いらっしゃいな。
She took my hand and pulled at me lightly. I stumbled onto the floor.
ダンスは初めて？体がカチコチじゃない。
Yeah?
じゃあ、お姉さんがリードしてあげる。
Wow, it's like my head is spinning. As she pressed close to me, I felt a sweet fragrance tinkling my nose. A woman's scent alone was enough to get my heart racing, but now I had her softness against my body too. They were huge, even bigger than river ghosts. In particular, so I was looking down from above, her cleavage stood out even more. Amazing. Breathing shallowly, I did the best I could to follow the steps of the dance without stepping on her feet. Meanwhile...
あれ？あいつ何やってるんだろう。あら？あれは彩香様。踊ってるのよね。みたいですが。変ね。だって昼間散々大騒ぎしたじゃないの。彼の相手が好みになって。ああ、マサヤさんが見つけたイースターエッグが彩香様のだった。だって今は3年生の番でしょ。それもそうでした。なんか変ね。うわ、すっごい赤い顔しちゃって。もう何がどうなってるのかしら。
And back to us. Ayaka finally managed to catch my breath enough to ask her the question I'd been wondering. Besides, if I spent the whole time slightly staring at her chest, she'd have my number pretty quick.
番宣ヌでは上級生は様で呼ばなくてはいけないのよ。それが不分律だもの。
That's right.
でもいいわ。私に対してはさん付けで結構よ。君も慣れないだろうし。私は不分律なんか気にしないし、実際のところ様なんて堅苦しくてちょっと嫌なのよ。だから彩香さんでどうぞ。
Right.
それで何かしら？
Do you have a paper with my name on it? The rules said that she was supposed to show it to me before we danced.
あれ、それがね。
She never had it.
なくしちゃったのよ。
Lost it.
歩いていたら急にカラスが襲いかかってきて怖かったわ。それで口でくわえて飛んでいっちゃったの。そんなことってあるのね。
Well, no, although there's a cat that stole a lottery ticket, so, it seemed awfully fishy to me. Rather, it was bold-faced lie. But, oh well. I wasn't going to complain about dancing with a beauty like her after all. But still, I turned my head to steal a peek back at the wall, while everyone's watching us. Whoops. She reached out to turn my face back to her.
ダンスの最中に相手から意識をそらすなんてマナー違反だわ。
I'm sorry.
君は私のこと知らないだろうけど、私は注目していたのよ。何しろ男の子だし、一体どんな人なのかなって。でも受ける印象がまちまちなのよね。案外勇ましい男の子なのかと思えば、確かにタンタトゥルフェルパンにしか思えないようなこともやったりしている。一体どれがマサヤくんの実像なのかしら。待って、口で聞かされるよりも交流を通じて知っていった方がいいと思うから、おいおいね。
I realized we were nearing the end of the song. I had been so nervous I barely felt the time passing.
今回一緒にダンスを踊ったことで君のこと一つだけ理解できた点があるわ。男の子ってやっぱりちょっと。
So she had my number after all. Sorry.
いいえ、私としても一つ勉強になったもの。
Ayaka smiled as she said it. Apparently she wasn't the type to be bothered by that kind of thing. The song finished and she pulled away. The sweet smell and the softness that had enchanted me through the dance was gone in an instant.
それじゃあまたね。ごきげんよう。
Right. I found myself wishing that the song had lasted a little bit longer.
まさやくんか。噂以上に可愛い子じゃない。
Gets up a laugh. Not that.
あんた、いつの間に彩香様と親しくなっていたわけ？
What do you mean? I've never seen her before.
この狭い学校で初対面ね。
Why are you looking at me like that? Well, I guess maybe I've seen her before, but this is the first time we really ever talked.
まあまあ、それより気にかかるのはダンスをしていたことです。そうよ、そうそう。だって君のお相手はミニオンプーペでしょ？彩香様から髪をもらったの？
No, she said it was gotten stolen by a crow.
また適当な嘘ね。君だってそれが嘘だってことは分かったんでしょ？なのにさっ
Well,
て
he's pretty.
なるほどね。まったくだらしない男ね。
Hey, come on, you can't really blame me. This isn't about shame. It's just hard to refuse when someone goes out of their way to ask you like that.
まあね。彩香様はなんて？
She said she's been watching me.
でもマサヤさんがうちに来てもうかれこれ1ヶ月よね。では次は中期課程に移ります。中期課程3年生の方、紙を持ってどうぞ。
Ah, Kanomi is immediately cursed 30 year, isn't
マ
she?
サヤさん、そのままで振り返らないでく。背中から熱気を感じませんか？
I didn't feel any heat. Thought I didn't sense anyone
こ
there.
の見たら面白い格好をしているじゃない。
So it was Kanomi after all.
ではマサヤさん、どうぞ振り返ってください。
Right.
感動のご対面です。
Yuriko had a really mischievous streak. What the? Is that? Why is that shrine outfit?
何ですか？これから対決しようという時にその気の抜けた顔は。
A duel? Why are you dressed like that?
これはナギナタの闘技です。
Right, I know that, but
あなたの魔力に対峙するにあたって私にはこれが必要と判断しました。
she mentioned sorcery earlier that day too. She ignored my question and continued speaking
道
undaunted.
着を着れば心身ともに引き締まります。言うなれば私の防御力を高めてくれる。
Shouldn't you focus on your mental state then Never mind. Oh. I accidentally clicked something by mistake.
それにこれには私の血と汗と涙が染み込んでいるんです。なぎなたをやっていて辛かったこと、楽しかったこと、そのすべてがぎゅっと詰まっているんです。
I would not be dancing.
だからこれさえ着ていれば私はきっとあなたなんかには負けない。
A duel?
いつの間に勝負っぽくなっていたんでしょうか。ダンスって勝負だったの？採点する人などは特にいませんが。
Kanomi? No, I mean Kanomi.
何ですか？
I don't understand a lot of this, but could you at least explain the sorcery thing?
この後に及んで白を切るんですか？
What did I do again?
私の心と体をおかしくさせたく。タンタトゥルセルパーの本領発揮ね。
Could someone pop the question mark above my head?
あんた何やったのよ。
I didn't do anything. Can't breathe.
相手はまだ子供なのよ。一体何考えてるのよ。
He's not a...
言い訳言うな。
But I really didn't do anything.
今度は私 私負けません。これさえ着ていれば100人力です。あ、もうダンスが始まるみたいですよ。リセさんもこちらを気にしていらっしゃいますし。さあ、来い。
You know it's a dance, right? I really didn't want her to stab me with her naginata. Just where did that thing even come from? Oh, come on, let's go. We'll make trouble for the others if we keep standing around like this talking. And put this thing over here. And with that, the two of us finally hit for the dance floor. The dance had already started around us. We took hands, drew in close to each other, and joined in with the others. I wonder how to break the ice. If I didn't say anything, my palms would start to sweat. Naomi, this is a colder Chan. Naomi, about before. Did you see what happened? Weird. I guess she wasn't ignoring me because of the Chan thing. Are you okay?
何ですか?
It's just you were staring out into space.
ぼーっとなんかしていません。
Then did you hear what I said?
周りがうるさいので。で、何ですか?
I was wondering if you saw what happened.
さっきの?
No, it's probably better if you didn't. See, I've probably been too distracted to look around. Even now, though, I was hardly in a position to judge, Konomi's dancing was really poor. To be honest, the two of us together were really just stepping randomly while our bodies swayed. Meanwhile, in her mind...
またです。また触れているところが熱くなって、足の裏から力が抜けていくような感覚があって、信じられない。信じたくない。私は道着を着てさえタンタトルセルパンの魔力に屈してしまうというの?
I feel like swaying to the music.
そんなの嘘だ。変だ。試合ではどんなに不利な状況でも決して屈したことのない私なのに。
She is always loud. Meanwhile, outside of her mind, is she okay? Beads of sweat were forming on Konomi's forehead. Her eyes were darting all around the room. I gotta let her go on this way. I give her shoulder a little shake. Good. Konomi, how about we take a break and sit down? Hey now! She clapped suddenly like a marionette with its strings cut. Took a look.
魔力許さない。
Konomi murmured something as her eyes closed, but I couldn't make it out. The waltz had finished, so I picked her up and carried her back to the corner.
大丈夫なの?
I don't know. I wonder if she's fighting a cold?
倒れてしまったんですか?
Sister Mashima. Yeah, she did.
熱はないようですね。顔が少し青ざめていますが、きっと貧血でしょう。おそらく緊張していたのではないですか?
She did. She was covered in sweat.
実際のところ、こういうことはよくあることなんですよ。
Oh, really?
憧れのお姉様のお相手を
Ah. Although in the case it was probably just because I was a guy.
はっきり言って貧血などまだまだです。私の時など滝のような話が。
You know the enemy drove. Frickin' nosebleeds. I see. Anyway, should I take her to the nurse's office? I've been holding Kuromi in my arms the entire time we were talking. Her body was soft and yielding, though she's still a far cry from Ayaka's.
こうしたことに備えて体育館の隅にマットレスを敷いてあります。そちらに寝かせてあげましょう。
You have a mattress in the gym for this situation. Sister Mishima led me to the spot and I lay Kuromi down. As I moved her, I could hear her murmuring something. I couldn't help but feel sorry for making her feel so anxious. It was time for the final course second year to choose their partners, in other words, my turn. Who would it be, I wonder? I've been waiting all day for this, so I was really excited. My heart racing, I opened the egg, and then written on the paper was, "No way." I silently showed her the paper.
あら、君、運がいいわね。お相手がかのベルエピーヌだなんて。
Is this going to be okay?
何をうろたえてるのよ。
Oh, it's just...
いいんじゃないの。ほら、あっちだってこっちのこと見てる。
I turned back to look.
さっきもどうも様子が変だったし、多分見つけたのが君だって推測がついていたんでしょうね。
Rice made the announcement and all second years started to move. Among the tide of students, Risco's delicate body remained stuck still.
女の子を待たせない。さっさと行く。
She gave me a hard shove and I headed over to Risco.
どうしたんですか？背中を叩かれていました。
Oh, a little. Anyway, is this okay?
何がでしょう。
Dancing with me?
よくはありません。
I thought...
ただ、これはルールですので。
What?
私はルールであればそれに従います。
Really? But I think the most important thing is having fun. Though, of course, if there's a part of you that thinks it might be fun to dance with me, you know,
マサヤ様。
Yeah?
周りは皆ダンスを始めています。立って話をしていては不自然かと。
Right. We took hands and began to dance the waltz. Risco, as suspected, knew the dance well, but I was a miserable sight, mostly just shuffling my feet around.
マサヤ様、先ほどは申し訳ありませんでした。
What do you mean earlier?
最初のダンスのお相手、あれは私の姉です。
Ah, your sister. I suddenly remember. Risco, your last name is Hinamadoka, isn't it?
はい。
Right. Students here rarely use their last name, so I had completely forgotten. That's right, I thought her name seemed a little familiar, and there was something familiar about her face, too. That makes sense, so it was you she reminded me of.
何か失礼なことありませんでしたか？
Offend me? No, not at all.
そうですか。ただ、姉がマサヤ様のイースターエッグを見つけたはずはありませんから。
Well, that's true.
いつもそうなんです。姉は規則を守ることに関しては無頓着です。
She spoke the words indefinitely with no trace of anger in her voice.
それでよく学校側とトラブルにもなりますが、一向に意に介する様子もありません。途中から先生方も諦めてしまったようですが、本当仕方のない姉なんです。
So she's sort of a problem child, huh?
そうですね。
But she seemed friendly and easy to talk to me. Oh, I don't mean that you're hard to talk to or anything like that. Anyway, she didn't leave a bad impression. There's nothing you need to apologize for.
そうですか。
Ah.
姉のことをそんな風に言ってくれるのは、きっとここではあなただけだと思います。何か？
She reacted to my surprise with suspicion. I know, I was just thinking, this is the first time I ever seen you smile, Risco.
さっきから気になっていたのですが、ちゃん付けはやめてください。
Right. I didn't know about the relationship was like, but I could tell that she cared about her sister. That much was clear.
私には正直言って、男子をサンプルにするという理事長やリセ様のお考えは今一つ理解できませんでしたが、あなたがバンセンヌにとって新風であるというその
I guess so. I think they were hoping I had some kind of effect on people. That was the reason they brought me here.
少なくとも一人には与えているようですよ。
Risco's expression relaxed slightly, another first for the night. Then she turned her eyes to the side. I followed her gaze.
お
I can't turn the volume down or else you guys won't be able to hear it. Konomi was being extracted through the crowd heading right at us. In addition, she was carrying a dangerous item in her hands.
今すぐ離れてください、お姉様。もう一体どうしたのよ、このみ。やはりその男はタンタトルシルパーだったのです。いえ、アッキです。アッキどもの頭、ベルゼブルです。
Okay, one of the leader of the devils is Lucifer, not Beelzebub. He's a third-rate devil, best. If you don't know what I'm talking about, look at High School DxD, go to the frickin' wiki.
何を言っているの？この血と汗と涙の染み込んだ道着でも低層を守りきれなかった。私は
I haven't even noticed the time. Okay. We're gonna go to the next part of this loud, obnoxious character.